What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and I want to welcome you back for another one of my music video reviews. It looks like the rumors that YG Entertainment is planning just like a massive string of releases for like all of their groups and artists to finish off the year is kind of true, because we have got the first of the first of the rumored releases out now, a solo song from Bobby, which I'm pretty certain is going to be pretty cool. It's going to be definitely kind of going to be pretty interesting. So let's check it out, and I'll give you what I think about it, what I liked, what I didn't like, and that sort of stuff. So let's get into it. I definitely like how this specific song, right, didn't take any time to just like get started. Like as soon as that first beat of the song, it was go. It was like, as the start of the song, let's go. I like it. That's always cool. I like it when you just like get straight to business with the song. It's pretty awesome. Not to mention, the rap verses are pretty sick at the moment. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. I like this dude. Like his performance and stuff in this song, right? Those rap lines and the verse and just the weight and the flow and all that stuff is really, really awesome. It's super intense, I guess. And with I guess that the video, that was the music video to correspond with that chorus part, I guess that's what that was. I'm really kind of like the glitch moments in it, or like the kind of like hints and stuff that this might not particularly be reality, more like, I don't know, as the previous scene right there, kind of like maybe a video game or some sort of like digital world. It's definitely an interesting little visual idea right there. I like it. I like it. That little moment right there, right? Hit it with I guess a little. We're just gonna call it a little, maybe tiny amount of auto tune right there, is a little for the little breakdown. We slow it down, relax for a second, and then we jump right back into the song. It's pretty sick. I liked it. It was a little second right there before you finish off the song to catch your breath, because as soon as the song started, it has not quit. So that is pretty awesome. And now that's gonna be about it. We're winding down to the ends. I like this a lot. I like this song quite a lot. Yeah, that was a really good song. I definitely really enjoyed that. I really just loved, overall what came through out of this song for me, or what I'm taking out of it at the moment right now after watching it and listening to it for the first time, is just like the intensity level in the song and the performance that he put out for this, at least, in this recording. It's really, really great. It's really, really intense. It's really, really powerful, and it definitely is, something to go out and be like, pay attention to me, listen to me, and I'm about to do something really, really cool. And that's what we got. It was, super, super awesome. So that is, that's cool. So I'm going back to, doing normal, I guess pausing, putting a little cut so I can come back and give you a proper review with a couple points that I want to discuss a little bit further. So I'm going to do that, listen to this song a little bit more, watch the music video too, and I'll be back in 1 second, just as soon as it's cut, with my final thoughts and opinions and stuff like that. So don't go anywhere, continue watching so you can get my full thoughts. Let us finish it off with my final review, and I have got 3, points to make, I try and pick out at least 2 or 3 things that I want to talk about. And first off, I did mention it as like the first portion of my, for first impression part, the little bit that you watched beforehand. And I really, 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 really love how, this song, as soon as it starts, from that very first beat, it is just switched on and it goes. Like, it does not stop, it does not pause. Well, it does pause a little bit, but, it just goes. It doesn't take any sort of time to ramp up and build up to going full throttle or whatever. It just is instantly at full throttle, and I really, really like that. It's a bit different, kind of a little bit to a lot of other music in general, just because sometimes you like to have a little bit of a intro to get people into it, saying like, okay, this is a song, this is the thing, just kind of like introduce the entire song, and then you kind of build up a little bit to it. Whereas when you just hop right in, it's definitely something that, like, if you were just sitting, not particularly paying attention, and this song came on and it just went and it just like hit like that, it would be like, sit up and you look and you pay attention, because it's like it's attention grabbing, and it is something that's just like kind of shouts, just like, look at me. So if this was a song that's randomly playing on a playlist or on the radio or something, it just came on, people would be like, what is that? Because it's just, it just grabs your attention. It is, shocking and that stuff. So that right there is really, really cool. And then the second point that I want to make too kind of ties into this is like, so the song, it just starts and it's full throttle, but what really kind of keeps the attention stuff and all that is the fact that the first verse, I guess, the first 3 different portions of that before you get to the chorus part, I guess, is really, really awesome. Probably, I think, for me, the best part of the song. And, that's really awesome. So when the song just kicks in, goes full throttle, and you've got people's attention, and people are paying attention to the song and the music video or whatever, and then you've got the verse, which is actually good and entertaining and presents some different sounds and some different feelings as to the way the music is presented to you, and the way that the lines are actually rapped or whatever. It's that right there is really, really cool, interesting, and it just maintained my focus. Like, if I didn't particularly care so much and the song came on and I listened to that, like, the beginning would catch my attention, and then the verse would just hold my attention, and hold your attention for about a third of the song, a minute or so, which is, a pretty decent portion of the song. So if you're around for 30% of the song or 33% of the song, that's a pretty significant amount of time, right? And at that point, then after that, there's the chorus, and then, you've basically made up your mind on whether or not you enjoy the song enough to listen to it, or you just don't like the song in general. So that is really, really cool. Or that's just as far as like the construction and how to get people interested in and like the song. It does a pretty good job, because it's just, the most important, I guess, part, right, from the intro to the first to the end of the first chorus, is really, really entertaining, and at least for me, it held my attention all the way through. Like, I was not actually bored with it at all. I wasn't really bored with the entire song either, but there wasn't a point where I was just like, okay, can we get on to like the chorus? I want the chorus. There was no part in that. And then finally, this music video, I just love the music video. I don't normally really comment on the music video, but considering that like the nature of the channel, I do kind of have to make a comment on it because I think that it's kind of important for this song specifically. And it's not specifically, it has nothing to do with the concept of the music video or the concept of the song or the concept of anything, right? It's just the fact that the music video is something that is visually striking, right? It's something that is definitely very, very memorable. In fact, for me, I would personally say that it's probably one of the more memorable music videos that I've seen so far this year. As when I mean that, like, it's going to come to the end of the year or a year from now, and I'm going to remember this one specifically over the others, just because it's a visually interesting song. There's lots of colors, lots of different cool effects, different cool scenes and just settings and stuff like that. It's overall, it's got that. It's really just, the visual is really, really awesome. So you combine the awesome and memorable visual for me with a song that is also at the same time awesome and memorable to listen to, and you put those together and you've got like the total package. This right here is, you know, really, really awesome. Like, you've got a visual, right, which you're trying to sell, you got the sound which you're trying to sell, and both of those work together to just, you know, sell each other, and they play off of each other. And I think that overall the entire package for this is really, really, really great. So I really like this song, I really like the video, I like, you know, of course, everything about it. So that's it. Those are my 3 points, and that's all I got to say. So I want to know what you thought of this song down in the comments, or over on social media on Twitter or Facebook if you really want to. And if you're new here and you want to stay updated with all of my future uploads, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of those any videos. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. To come up with a review, I don't specifically know if I'm going to have anything much to say about this, you know, more than I already have, but, you know, we'll find at least one thing